We're back together with another episode of our transfer news. Let's take a look at the recent transfer rumors together. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Enjoy watching. It was initially stated that Arda Güler, who joined Real Madrid in the summer months but has yet to play in any matches, would not be loaned out. However, it is now being said that, following his injuries, he could be loaned out to recover and regain form. Currently, Spanish teams Villarreal, Las Palmas, and Celta Vigo are among the clubs interested in loaning Arda. It appears that Real Madrid is not the sole contender for Killian Mbappe, whose contract is set to expire at the end of the season. Premier League clubs Arsenal and Liverpool are frequently mentioned, and there's also speculation about a potential move to Barcelona. Of course, there is no transfer fee involved, but there are various expenses to consider, such as signing bonuses, agent commissions, and annual salaries. Given the current economic situation, it seems challenging for Barca, but one cannot rule it out completely. Alejandro Balde, who has been placed by Barca in the position of Jordi Alba, is attracting the attention of several European giants, notably Manchester City. Currently, he has no intention of leaving, but if these interests turn into a formal offer, things could change. The poorly managed Manchester United, which has been struggling for a long time, has been acquired by British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe for €1.25 billion, securing a 25% ownership stake. Jim Ratcliffe will exclusively oversee the football division. Whether this move will bring about a profound change remains uncertain, but it has the potential to alter the fate of the club. His first action could be parting ways with Erik ten Hag. Reportedly, he admires Graham Potter's performance during his time at Brighton. Purchased for €75 million, Rasmus Højlund has only scored one goal in the Premier League. They are looking to acquire a striker during the mid-season transfer window. The top candidate is Serhou Guirassy, who is currently contending for the goal-scoring crown in the Bundesliga. However, he has several suitors, with Tottenham appearing to be the closest. Another contender is Youssef En-Nesyri, the Moroccan striker from Sevilla. Mauro Icardi, who was previously on Real Madrid's radar, is also among the candidates. I don't think he will leave or that Galatasaray would want to let him go. Unsatisfied with coach Thomas Tuchel's management at Bayern, Kimmich is contemplating leaving the team at the end of the season. While his name has often been linked with Barcelona, with Xavi expressing admiration for him, currently, both Manchester City and Manchester United from the Premier League, as well as Liverpool, are interested in him. Real Madrid is set to make a left-back transfer during the mid-season. Their primary target for a long time has been Alphonso Davies. They will make another attempt, and another left-back candidate is Miguel Gutierrez from the surprise team of La Liga this year, Girona. The 22-year-old Spanish left-back received his football education in Real's youth academy and started his career in football here as well. After the departures of Dzeko and Lukaku, Inter, having only Thuram as a striker, is set to make a striker transfer during the mid-season. The names on the list include Mehdi Taremi, Anthony Martial, Luis Muriel, and Armando Broja. Having signed with Union Berlin due to being excluded from the squad at Juventus, Leonardo Bonucci is contemplating a return to his homeland. Currently, there is interest from Roma, and they are in talks with his agent for the January transfer window. London teams in England are in search of a striker. Tottenham has been actively pursuing Bournemouth striker Dominic Solanke for a while Arsenal is considering Ivan Toney, whose betting ban is about to end. Timo Werner, who returned to Leipzig from Chelsea, has reached the verge of being dismissed there. Currently, Aston Villa, a team challenging for the top positions in the Premier League, is considering him as a backup. The name of Leicester City legend Jamie Vardy has occasionally been linked to transfers. Regarding this, Jamie Vardy said, "Leaving Leicester? No way. While no one wanted me, they did. I won't disappoint them." Paris Saint-Germain has reached an agreement with both the club and the player himself for Sao Paulo's 20-year-old centre-back Lucas Beraldo. They will pay €20 million. The contract of Napoli's midfielder Zielinski, the reigning champion of Italy from the previous year, is set to expire in 6 months. While there is interest from Inter, Juventus, and Roma in Italy, Liverpool is also among the suitors. Liverpool is also planning to make a wing transfer, and they are eyeing Johan Bakayoko from PSV, which has been unbeaten in the Dutch league this year. At Galatasaray, there is a seasoned player who might receive offers, namely Hakim Ziyech. Just before signing, he was on the radar of several Arab teams, especially Al Nassr, but the transfer was cancelled after he failed the medical examination. Ziyech's manager will resume talks with some Arab teams, including Al Nassr. Being a significant Muslim player, he has a market in the Arab Peninsula, and he could potentially move there. Wilfried Zaha, a player with a significant cost in terms of signing bonus and salary, could leave the team if there are offers during the mid-season transfer window. Just like Ziyech, he already had suitors from Arabia before joining Galatasaray. If he departs during the mid-season, it shouldn't come as a surprise. Manchester United loanee Mason Greenwood has impressed in La Liga, and Getafe president Angel Torres confirmed the club wants to keep him in Spain. Torres revealed that the Red Devils and his side have been in constant contact over the player's status as the club looks to sign him permanently in the summer. Greenwood joined the Spanish side after United decided to part ways with the player after charges of sexual assault and domestic violence were dropped. Inter are dealing with deep financial issues but bought more time with the funds recouped from the sale of Andre Onana to Manchester United. The Nerazzurri were looking at going into bankruptcy over the summer if they hadn't made sales leading into this season. The report suggests that the Cameroonian goalkeeper's sale to the Premier League giants and Marcelo Brozovic's move to Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia helped the Italians recoup funds that have kept them overboard for the time being. Last season, Inter won the Coppa Italia, placed in the top 4 of Serie A and advanced to the Champions League final, where they were defeated by Manchester City. Despite these successes, the club's finances and survival are still in jeopardy. MLS side LAFC are in advanced talks to acquire France international goalkeeper Hugo Lloris from Tottenham Hotspur. The Los Angeles-based side are set to acquire the veteran goalkeeper after an 11-year stint with Spurs, the Daily Mail. The ex-France international, who helped lead them to the 2022 World Cup final, lost the captain's armband and a starting role in 2023, moving to the third-choice goalkeeper under new boss Ange Postecoglou. USA midfield star Johnny Cardoso has completed his move to Real Betis from Internacional. United States men's national team midfielder Johnny Cardoso has officially completed his move to La Liga side Real Betis, the club announced on Tuesday. The 22-year-old, who made his senior professional debut for Brazilian top division side Internacional, leaves the club after 4 years to play in Europe. Betis announced the signing with a Home Alone-themed video. Vitor Roque had an eventful first day in Barcelona after completing his move from Atlético Paranaense. The 18-year-old Brazilian had a busy first day in his new surroundings after completing a €35 million move. Straight from the airport, he went to Barcelona's medical facilities at Ciutat Esportiva, where he underwent tests and scans before signing on the dotted line. After having lunch, his schedule included a photo session in front of the iconic Barca crest outside the club offices. The player wore a bright smile as he posed for the shutterbugs in his new colors with the club logo. Liverpool have held talks with Fulham over a possible deal to sign Anthony Robinson to help solve their left-back woes in the January transfer window. The Reds have been in touch with the Craven Cottage side, and 90-minute reports they are hopeful of coming to an agreement when the transfer period begins, as the United States international has indicated that he is open to joining the Premier League team. Newcastle United and Premier League legend Alan Shearer has urged his former club to sign David De Gea in the January transfer window. The ex-Magpies star wants the club to sign a new goalkeeper and a striker in the January transfer window to bolster their squad ahead of the second phase of the season. He has recommended former Manchester United custodian and free agent De Gea's name. The former England international said, "I would agree goalkeeper and centre forward would be the two main priorities for me." When asked if the club should go after De Gea, Shearer added, "Yeah, I would. I think Newcastle need a goalkeeper, and De Gea is out there. I know the salary would be huge, but they wouldn't have to pay a fee for him.